Hello everybody, it's Maikito. I hope everybody's having a good day. Has had a good day so far. First of all, before I get into the video and the picks, I just want to take a second to thank everybody for the support that you all showed in the last video. It really does mean a lot. Again, all the support that you guys show helps me stay motivated to make these videos. And I would have had a video yesterday, but I have been working late shifts, so I haven't really had time to make the video. And really, by the time I have to go to work, the plays aren't even out yet, so there's not much to say. And even in this video, I have one money line play and one player prop play, so shouldn't be there's not a lot of picks in this video because there's only 2 games tomorrow for the Club World Cup, and that's it. And the second game, the plays for that game has not been released, so if I do have any added plays, which I'll try to have some, they will be in the pinned comment. I delayed it tonight, or it could be tomorrow morning depending on when they release the plays. So if you do want more plays, keep an eye out for those. They will be there. But other than that, I'll just get straight into the plays. The one player prop that I have so far is Federico Valverde to go higher than 1.5 shots for Real Madrid going against Juventus. He's gone over in all 3 games so far. He's had 4 shots, 2 shots, and 3 shots. And in the close game, an important game, which is a knockout round game, and is expected to be a physical game against a team like Juventus, I expect him to play full minutes. He played full minutes in the first 2 games, and then he got subbed out early in the last game against Salzburg, but they were already up 2-0, and I anticipate that they subbed them out to give him some rest for this game here. He's a long shot taker. In the games he's played so far, in the 3 games, 5 of his shots were from outside the box, and the other 4 have been from inside the box. And he's a box-to-box player, which means that he helps on defense and he runs forward for offense. He will make runs into the box when given the opportunity. He's an absolute tank. He's an engine. He can run back and forth the full game. And while Juventus is usually known as a defensive team, so far they've allowed a surprising amount of shots. I'm not sure because they've been playing different so far compared to when the season ended, or it might be the heat that they've has been making them tired more. But if you look at the games that they've played so far, they gave Manchester City 24 shots. They gave Wydad 15 shots with only 37% possession of the ball, and Al-Ain, who also had 37% of the ball, had 9 shots. So they've allowed a lot of shots, surprisingly, and Madrid will have at least 50% of the ball. So I anticipate that they will have the shots and they will have the opportunities. And with him playing full minutes, I anticipate he will get the chances. And at 1.5, I like the line. He's gonna play full minutes, so I like this play. Federico Valverde to go higher than 1.5 shots. Before I get into my money line play, as always, I really appreciate if everybody liked the video and commented as well. It's a great way to support the channel. It only takes a second, whether it's just showing support or asking the question, because I know a lot of people that watch these videos don't actually watch soccer, but have been starting to watch soccer because I'm the one that make these plays, and you still are confused on what some of the plays might mean. I'll try to answer the questions to the best of my ability whenever, as soon as I can. So if you do, any comment is really appreciated. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, turn on notifications, so you're notified when these videos are out. I also let people know in my Discord, which is also linked in the description, which is not a premium at all. You're more than welcome to join in the description. Again, I let people know when the videos are out to the public there, and then people post their own plays, not just about soccer. People post CSGO, WNBA, MLB, everything. A good community down there. So if you're interested in joining that, it's completely free, not a premium. Link in the description. And then I do mention the video going out to the public because the only form of premium that I have is the membership, the YouTube membership, which is also linked. It's for those that want to support the channel just a little more, and you also get the picks and the video out even earlier. So if you're not a member, those that are already got the picks and the video before everybody else. So if you're interested in that and you want to support the channel, link for that is in the description as well. And all my links for everything that I use is linked as well. So I really want to thank anybody who supports me in any way. I have 1 slip for tomorrow's games, 1 for each. I made this into a -135 slip in the first game. For the first play for the first game, it's higher than 1.5 total goals in the Real Madrid and Juventus game. This play has hit in all 6 games between them so far this tournament. 3 Real Madrid games, 3 Juventus games. Prop has hit in all 6 games between them. And both teams have been able to score in those games. So Madrid has scored in all their games, and Juventus has scored in all their games. And then when it comes to Juventus, they conceded 1 to Wydad, and they conceded 5 to City. So they are prone to conceding goals, while Real Madrid also conceded a goal to Al Hilal and a goal to Pachuca. So it could be a 1-1 game, it could be a 2-0 game, but either team can score, but both teams can concede as well, which is what I like. And both teams have actually been pretty clinical in this game. Madrid have scored 7 goals from 14 shots on target. So that's a 50% conversion rate, which is really high. And to be fair, most of those misses came from the first game against Al Hilal, and then Juventus have actually scored 11 goals from 12 shots on target. So that is extremely clinical. They've been able to put away their chances. I believe when they scored 2 against Manchester City, they scored both of those goals with their only 2 shots on target in the game. I know one of them was a own goal that they got when they scored, but regardless, they've been very clinical so far in these games. So it's going to be a back and forth game, and both teams just need one chance to score, but both teams have been prone to concede. So it's not that much to explain. I like this play higher than 1.5 total goals in the Real Madrid and Juventus game. And for the second game, for the Dortmund Monterrey game, I like under 3.5 total goals in that game. This play has hit in 4 out of 6 games between them so far, so 67% hit rate. And the one game that it went over for Monterrey was the most recent one, in which they won 4-0 to Urawa, but I do not see them scoring 4. They might get ones, but I don't even know if they score 1 in general. If you look at the other games that they've played, the 2 Dortmund games ended 1-0 and 0-0, and the other 2 games from Monterrey ended 0-0 and 1-1. So they've all been close games, and Monterrey's real threats come from set pieces, and Dortmund can control those set pieces. They're a pretty good team when it comes to defending those set pieces. So Monterrey, I don't see them getting many chances. And against Inter and River Plate, Monterrey only had 3 shots on target combined. So again, I don't see them getting too many chances. And as long as Dortmund don't slip up, they might not even let Monterrey get a goal at all. And Dortmund might struggle to score against Monterrey as well, because Monterrey is a physical team. They played another physical team like Fluminense, and they failed to score against them. And this is a game where I just see it being close. Dortmund might take the lead, and then they might just sit back and try to let Monterrey. But even then, Dortmund, they might go for that second, but I don't see them scoring 4. I don't see this being like a 2-2 game, 3-1 game. I see this being a close game, and I expect a lot of defending and physicality between them. So I like this play as well. Under 3.5 total goals for the Dortmund and Monterrey game, and I have this play for -135. Thank you everybody for watching. Quickly going over last video's picks. We're wearing the roll for a reason. It's been long overdue. We swept the player props. We went 4-0 on those. I had the 2 YouTube ones and I had the 2 edit play ones. They all hit. When it came to the YouTube ones, I had Hill to go higher than 2.5 shots assisted. He hit. I had Bassi over 1.5 shots assisted. He had like 7, so that one was easy. We added Evander and Cole Palmer to both go over 3 shots, and both of those plays hit as well. So we went 4-0 on player props. We're starting a good run. Hopefully we can keep that going. We did great when it came to those. And then money line wise, it was a 1-in-1 day. The -139 slip. Nashville, they came through against DC, and Cincinnati, they were able to score against Orlando. So that play hit. And the one that missed, I don't know if it's just the ladder challenge that is cursed. Anytime I say it's a ladder challenge, the play just hasn't been going. So I'm going to just stop that for now. But we had 1.5 total goals in the Benfica and Chelsea game. That play hit. And then we had the Botafogo to score. But that game ended 0-0 and had to go to extra time to be decided. So that game was just a very physical game. So I expected Botafogo to do better. But honestly, Palmeiras dominated that game. So that was just a bad read on my end. That was the only play that missed. We hit the 4 player props. We hit the 1 money line. So we had 5 plays hit, and then we had the 1 miss. So it was a 5-in-1 day overall. 4-0 player prop sweep. And again, hopefully we can carry on that momentum going into this slate. Again, not a lot of plays due to the small slate and one of the games, the props not being added at all. So I'm going to look at those plays when they comes out, but they're not out yet. So if I do have any added plays, again, I'll take a look at those plays when they're out. The plays would be in the pinned comment in this video. So keep an eye out for those if you want more plays. Might have those. But other than that, again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. It really meant a lot in the last video. We're still trying to figure things out. We haven't got that figured out, but I'll give more details on that when I can. But I hope everybody has a good night, a good day, and we can cash out tomorrow.